Okay, I just wanted to make sure that the game audio is still coming through, which looks like we're good to go here. What did I make the headlights? There we go. Haven't played this in a while. It doesn't run amazing, but I'm hoping because it's a cooler day today, maybe my computer won't heat up so much. I can't tell if these are other players. I think they are. Whoa. All sorts of stuff going on. I used to be able to see people's names and stuff. Whoa. What's going on? How are you? Just chilling with these. I think these are other players, but I don't have the names on. I need to turn the names back on, I think. Okay. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? And did you have a good holiday season? It's a new year. It's a new you. It's a new me. It's a new video game to play today. No, it's not new. It's something different. I'm sorry. Well, I hope it gets better. Take it easy. Oops. Damn it. What up, though? How you doing? How's your day going so far? Just fantasizing over here about having a manual car. Right on. Does everything look good on here? Normal? Sound works, everything? I usually don't play this game. Yeah, you do. You know anybody that's got one? Woo! It's a little much, yeah? Damn it. Oof. That guy hit it even worse than I did, though. Might have been my fault, though. He just shoved that other guy out of the completely. That thing's so fast compared to my car. Okay, let's get the player names on there. That'd be more fun, I think. Player names. Let's go. We gotta. I think we gotta leave. We gotta leavey poo. And then we got to go in here, settings, view and UI, and then show drivers' names. Bum-ba-da-da. And we'll do it again. We could pick the same car, but I was thinking something different, maybe. "2015 Mustang." Sure. I almost always regret picking these crazy muscle cars and stuff, though. It's harder to see at nighttime for sure. I'm assuming all the video and everything was looking fine. I realized after I set my stream up that I put the wrong tags on there, so I have like a bunch of Gran Turismo tags still. Getting some better engine sounds wouldn't be the worst. Whoa, you just missed the Miata. What's going on? Are you chilling at home today? I was getting kind of like, I don't know, not burnt out on GT7, but just haven't done anything different. So I figured I'd try something a little different today. You just missed me driving the ND Miata. It's pretty good. The NA is a little hard to control in this game for some reason. It's very swoopy. This car's not too bad, but it's kind of, I'm driving it pretty slow. This is just a Ford Mustang GT, I think, just a regular Mustang. Yeah, like a 2015 Mustang or something like that. I'm terrified of these giant, muscly American cars, dude, to be honest with you. Something I should get over. This isn't too bad, honestly. The handling is pretty good for what it is. Oh, come on. Come on. I mean, realistically, this car probably is pretty hard to drive. I don't know if it's a GT or just a regular Mustang, but it sounds pretty beastly regardless. It's gonna be daytime too soon, which I'm kind of, I like prefer just for going fast. It's hard to see at night. I didn't see anybody's names again, so I don't know what that's all about. I don't know if I need to turn it on in a different mod or something. Oh God. This is Assetto Corsa. I put the wrong tags in the YouTube reel thing. Come on, baby. I need to get the brake sensitivity set correctly, I think. Because it's like I can't really drag the brakes like I can in GT7. Something's not quite right. And then if I go any more than what I'm trying to do to drag it, it just like, I don't know, the Miata was okay though. It's just, it's almost like a, I don't know, maybe I just need to get used to the car. Ooh, tried to swoop on me there, yeah. Jesus. It's heavy. Jeez, I'm so scared of this car. Unpredictably understeery sometimes, and then as soon as you let off the gas, it's like crazy oversteery. I'm making it through without any major crashes, knock on wood. It's almost like the first half of the pedal doesn't make any difference, you know? Oh. Yeah, this is Assetto Corsa, yes sir. I'm trying to determine if after this I should look at my calibration, because the brakes are just, once you hit the threshold, there's very little, this is Assetto Corsa on PC. There's just a small gap where the braking is effective. Whoa. That man murdered me. That man murdered me. I need to get people's names up. How do I play? Sorry, 1 second here. I can't seem to get out of this. How do I play on the street map? You can download LA Canyons. I think you might have to sign up for an account, but you can get the map if you just look up LA Canyons. It's for free. Let's see here. New driver tags, that's what we want. Yeah, it's a map that you could download. Let's try this E30 M3. I feel like I've tried it a few times and regretted it. But I don't know, I kind of tweaked my force feedback settings and stuff, so it's a little bit better now. I really want it to be daytime so you guys can experience, because at nighttime it looks cool-ish, you know, but maybe there's too many people. We could try either waiting or there's this other server. We could try a different car on there. Let's check this M4 out. No stick shift. I don't think. Would you like to see the file? No. Dun, 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 dun. Does anyone know why when I'm playing Assetto Corsa with the wheel and manual with my clutch, why does my car just act when I'm in neutral? I have no idea. I had to invert my pedals on the game settings, but I have no idea. You would think you would notice if it's like maxed out and then you're just minimizing it. If you're doing like inverted pedals, you would think you would know. Maybe this one will be daytime. Whoa. No. Damn it. Alright, maybe this one will at least have the new driver tags on it. I can't get these driver tags to show up. It's damn it. My bad. Oof. Gotta stay in the lines a little bit better. I want to go back to that other server because I know it was going to be daytime. And I still didn't get the names over people's names, which are overhead. So, which is just like, I don't understand. I know I've had it before, so I don't really understand why it's doing it. I apologize for quitting out a bunch of times. I'm gonna go back to the other server because I had more people in it. New UI, new taskbar, new blah 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 blah. Extension active, various UI tweaks. Show drivers' names. Come on, baby. I know you could do it. Okay, let's go back to this. I like this car. Let's try this car again. But let's go back to the server with a bunch more people in it. Because I think it might be daytime. Boom, a lot of people left. Ah, geez, this server is like so full. La 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 la. Oh, this car I can't pick. Okay, whatever. That's okay with me. That's okay with me. We'll just go back to... Let's do the 370Z. Everybody having a good weekend? This is just chill. I'm just gonna go until my headset dies. I guess I have this plug right here. I could just plug it in, you know, but I don't know. Once you start plugging it in, it kind of sucks. All right, give me a daytime. Yeah, okay, here we go. And we got people's names too. Badass. Bad to the bone. Okay, that. Jesus. Yeah, the brakes are just, there's got to be something I could do to set them up better. It's like driving a car with old brakes, you know, you drive like an old 80s car or something. They're really gummy and everything. Nothing. Like the first whole half of the pedal, it's like I'm not even trying to slow down. Oh, I'm cooked. Oh, God. Okay, pretty cooked. This handbrake doesn't seem to work, eh? Okay, I'm sorry if people think it's like lame how many times I've quit out, then that's one thing. But like I'm like holding the brake right now, and the car's not stopping at like almost the pressure point. So something's not quite set up right with the brakes. There's just no way that's how it's supposed to be. Oh, this is gamma thing, like, just one gamma. One gamma, please. No ridiculous curves. All right, now let's try it again, and I guarantee you I'll drive the car better. I almost promise you that. Maybe I'll just be garbage because I'm garbage. But I don't think that I will crash just because the car's not responding. Did you see that? See that? I'll show you. I'll illustrate the difference. Look, when I have the brakes on 2.4 gamma, which is what it was at, and I push it, I'm like pushing it. You know, there's very little pressure coming in. I don't know if you can see the bar, but it's like very little of a bar. Whoops. And now if I just go down on the gamma, see how much more braking I'm getting just from that little bit? I don't understand that. Maybe that's for like people who don't have load cells or something, and it makes it more realistic. I really wish I didn't have to keep quitting out to just change minor settings in this game, but it is what it is. I'm excited to drive the cars without them being ridiculous like they have been. All right, let's pick a different car. Pick a different car. E30 M3, let's go. Come on, please. Come on, baby. Let's do this thing. That'll be fun. Have you ever heard of that? I've never seen that before, but I'm glad that, like, I play so much of the other game now that I noticed something was wrong immediately. I noticed something was wrong immediately. I'm like, this isn't right. Because it's like the amount, you know, you get in an old truck or something like that, and you go and you press on the brakes, and it does like nothing until you finally get to a certain point, and then it does something. It's like that, and then like, imagine that, but then when you just push a little bit more than that, you're like at max braking, and it's like, I'm like, what the hell? My luck, this car will just be not good to drive anyway, but wow, I could slow the car down. Such a difference. Uh-oh. Let's go. Dude, brakes are like a racing game, I feel like. I've noticed, bro, that I have like a pretty bad habit, or maybe a good habit, of like super bad overlapping the pedals on GT7. Like I almost like just sit in a position where I could just overlap them all the time, you know? But it just depends. If I get into a manual car like this again, then I'm like, oh, having to like switch back and forth between different beats and stuff. Uh-oh. Let's go. Is that guy gonna come with us? Uh-oh. And that's how you die, my friends. Uh-oh, not again. Gotta just stay in my lane, eh? Look out. Ooh, BMW style. Jesus, what a mess. It's got a tendency to be a lot swoopier than I want to like let it be. But maybe I should just chill on this, trying to make it some super tight turning race car. I gotta get Zen. I remember I was playing this at one point and I would just go around just... This is LA Canyons. I think I also have Pacific Coast Highway, but I'm not sure if it's downloaded or not. M3E92 dream car. Let's see if I could get one real quick. One second. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Let's see if I can get your dream car in the screen. It just depends on if there's space on the server, I think. I do think this is one of the best looking cars of all time. I think it looks good in white though. Not huge on the black color on this one. Ba-da-dum. I'm loading in right now in the E92 M3, brother. You guys can't see like my screen. I'm used to on PSVR. You guys can see what I'm saying. As far as the outside world. It's a slippery little goose, that's for sure. not driving it the very best, but I just figured it'd be cool if that's your dream car. Just try everything out too, you know? Thank you, brother. What do you got right now? You got a Logitech or anything like that? Little scratch. I just have to get to know this better again. Is really all it is. You know what, I'm not sure. I think it probably would. I'm not really sure how the PSVR 2 does its thing. So honestly, I can't answer that question just because I don't know if it uses Steam VR or if it can use any Steam game on it or how it works. I'm using OpenXR or OpenVR basically on the Quest 2. So I'm not even really doing the way the Quest does it. I need to rev this car out more. Oh God. Right when I say that. Such a high revving engine. I don't have this one, I forgot. I never noticed that down there. There's like a bridge. Uh-oh. Well, you got bushes in my face. I'm gonna try a new car. I don't know when my headset's gonna die. Let me look at this. Yeah. Let's see. Show me the battery. It's like, oh, check out all this crap. I'm like, no, I don't care about the crap. Just show me the battery. 41%? Sheesh. What's another cool car that I should try? Vroom. Zoom, zoom. Let's see. We got the Boxster. R8. GTA, some alphas. Let's get some nutso, because other people have nutso cars. Let's try this Huracan GT3. Yeah? Zoom, zoom. I love Mazda. I might play Dirt or something later or something. I don't know. The audio stream's current bitrate is low. I don't know. I don't know what that means. You talking about my microphone? You talking smack, YouTube? Woo! All right, let's get out of here. Where did everybody go? Uh-oh. I committed. I was like, I know I'm dead now. So. Let's go follow that Mercedes. This car needs more traction control or something. Put the traction control on 4. See if that helps a little bit. It's just squirrely as all get out. This car is insane. Dude's got like the Batmobile or something. What's going on, brother? Thanks for being here. Whoa! Definitely one way to do it. I just don't die. That's my goal. We'll catch up to this guy though. It's kind of sloppy of a car. I'm kind of sloppy of a driver though. This is good practice, honestly. I'm just following somebody closely. No way. No. Well, I finally lost him. Maybe I could get back on the track, but I highly doubt it. Nah, we're cooked. We're cooked. Alright, let's see if there's somebody else that wants to... Yeah, like... What's good with this guy? What's up, bro? Well, that's BS. The car like disappeared and reappeared. No downshifty. No one, huh? I don't love this car. I'll pick a different one until my headset dies. Woo! Yeah, I'm not. It's okay. It's very swoopy whoopy all over the place. I much prefer like this one, or this is the best one. Everybody else is just driving such crazy cars, it's kind of hard to even keep up with anybody. Trying to think of something that I just don't ever use. V12 super fast, LaFerrari. Let's try the LaFerrari. I don't know how to change the colors. on the vehicles. What's my battery at? 25%. Well, this has worked pretty well so far. Did you guys like the Sunday drives? Usually I just do the competitive racing type of streams. I was thinking about doing Truck Simulator too. The only problem I have with Truck Simulator is I wish I had some way to like split the ranges. I guess I could make it to where like every time I pull that, it just switches the range. But this probably work better as like a horn. Bom bom. Well, they're getting kind of crappy frame rate, right? Let's see what we got here. Whoa! Let's go the other way. I always go this way. Oh, the force feedback's not great for this game anymore either. Just depends on the car, I guess. I don't love this car either. Ooh. I don't know. Any requests? Anybody want to see me drive another thing? I really liked the Miata. I might just go back to that and just drive that around and just see what other people got going on. This ND Miata is like by far the best one. Continue? Continue? Kind of like on Metal Gear Solid or something. How about X-Siege X Roadster, S Roadster? I wish they had the Evora available. I love the Evora. It's one of my favorite cars in real life. Apologize. We got like 20 more minutes on this headset before it dies. Uh-oh, busted. Bum bum. Handshake failed. Let's try it again. I feel like on a truck simulator, I've seen them go up to like 1800 degree rotation. Okay, okay. Would you guys rock this car? This car looks pretty sick, dude. I probably wouldn't rock it if it was automatic, but... Again, very swoopy. Oh, Jesus. Oh, let's go racing again. I don't know how people go back to the pits so instantly. Oh, let's follow this guy this way. Whoa. Maybe that's why you just don't go this direction. Too much shifting. The gear ratios right here are really ass. Seemed a little unnecessary. He must have really messed my car up or something. Yeah. Everybody just sitting in the friggin' pits. This guy's got the Aurora that I want. What the heck? I'm not even really sure what happened, to be honest with you. Alright, this is gonna be my last attempt at a run. The delays between gear shifts in this car are pretty bad for some reason. Impossible. I love it. Be a good name for a YouTube channel, damn it. Mission Impossible. Look how crazy the wheel's getting. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it there. I appreciate people for watching. I need to take a break, and my headset said it's very low, which means it's gonna die within the next like 2 minutes. So got about a 2-hour stream in though. So I appreciate people for being here.